Coach, opening thoughts on the game?
It boiled down to one inning, one bad inning there. In the second, they executed some bump plays. They did a good job there. We just couldn't stop the bleeding. If we could have stopped it at 2 or 3 or even 4, 6 ended up being just one too many for us to overcome.
Questions?
So really, after that one inning, your bullpen came in and really did a nice job, and obviously your defense did a great job behind them. It was just, and they really weren't hammering the ball all over. They had the one double, but it was just like you said, couldn't get anything stopped.
Yeah, they found holes. That's part of the game. They weren't blistering it around the park by any means, but those count too. So, I was pleased with our bullpen. They did a really nice job. They gave us a chance to win the game. And we clawed back into it, and we had some runners in scoring position. And unfortunately, we just didn't get good enough at-bats. Bly led off with the double, and then we strike out after that, and that was tough.
Yeah, play at the plate, Bly. I mean, you're coming around, and it just took a perfect, came right to the right fielder, throws a great strike to the plate. Yeah, it's one of those things where you got to give it a shot to score there.
Yeah, I knew the ball was hit hard off the bat. Then our third base coach was sending me. I was just trying to run hard. Then the throw beat me there. Then I knew if I was going to slide, I was going to be out. So I tried to get around him, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, it's kind of frustrating. You guys would get some things going, and then you just couldn't solve either one of their pitchers tonight.
That's baseball sometimes. The kid that came in, he threw a lot of strikes, and he was throwing pretty well. And that's just baseball. That's how it happens sometimes. But we got to keep our heads held high and got to come out tomorrow.
And James, the triple in your first at bat. I mean, it looked like you looked a lot more comfortable at the plate tonight.
I was hitting late in the lineup, and it's a team game. Those first few innings, I was just asking my teammates, "What do you see? What was doing first pitch strike?" And I just took that into my bat.
A little slippery in the outfield at times, or?
Yeah, that rain that came through today, it was pretty slippery. I couldn't find my spikes early on, so but I still caught the ball though.
Yeah, but you did. Just after this, obviously, it's the long road through this, and what do you tell the guys just to kind of? You really don't have to say much, do you? At this point of the season.
No, it's one at a time. You want to keep playing. There's good teams here. We're a good team too. We believe we can come back through this, and we'll just start the process. We'll put together a plan, and we'll start that process tomorrow.
Yeah.
See where it leads. Try to get to Sunday.
Yeah, the left-hander just really, the top of the lineup could not solve him tonight. I mean, they really struggled, and that's really haven't seen that all season.
No, the top of our lineup, our first 3 had rough nights. They did, and we'll just see if they can bounce back tomorrow and play a little better.
Coach, as far as Serrano goes, what is it that you see with him? Is it kind of like the same thing that Austin went through, where he's just kind of pressing at the plate, maybe trying to do too much? What is it that you see with his at bats? Because even last weekend, it didn't look like the Kyle Serrano we've seen all year.
Yeah, I think he's a little out of rhythm. That happens in baseball sometimes, and we'll have to evaluate that. His batting practice has been pretty good, but a lot of times those things are a little bit mental. You start your load a little bit too soon, or you start a little bit too late, and and then you start pressing and trying too hard, and he wasn't in good rhythm. It didn't look like he was seeing the ball very well. So we'll reset tomorrow and get after it.
Now, obviously you got gonna have to play through the losers bracket, but one thing you do have going with you is that you have a strong pitching staff and a deep pitching staff. So knowing that and kind of seeing where things align, that's got to give you some confidence, and really your entire team confidence, knowing that you have everything in place to get back into that championship.
We do. We have good athletes. We have good baseball players. We have good pitching depth. We're not afraid of this. I'm not. I don't think our guys are. It's a challenge. We'll look at it that way, and we'll take one step at a time. And as I said earlier, we'll try to claw our way back to Sunday.
See, Blaine, what do you guys, as the team, kind of talk about over the next 12 hours maybe? You just flush this one and start over?
Exactly. We're just trying to flush it. Then our minds, we have to just reset for tomorrow. Be locked in for our next game. Just focus on the next game. We have to forget about this game because if we focus on this game, it's not going to do us any. It's not going to do anything. So we just have to move on, move forward, and tomorrow's a new day.